like, I don't have the technology to control myself. And my dad's like, oh my god, who the hell cares? I'm their dad. And then he puts me in the corner for timeout, and I'm just staring at the corner, just, technology. 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 One time when I was 4 years old, I subscribed to Hootie. So yesterday when I was waiting for my train to show up, I called a buddy and we went to the bars, right? And my buddy and I were getting hammered. And my buddy goes, dude, I have a great idea. And I'm like, lay it on me. And he goes, ew. And I'm like, the idea, not your dick. He was like, we should pretend.
Did you hear
that
that?
we're homeless people. And we should just go where all the...
Joe.
So yesterday when I was waiting for my train to show up, I called a buddy and we went to the bars, right? And my buddy and I were getting hammered. And my buddy goes, dude, I have a great idea. And I'm like, lay it on me. And he goes, ew. And I'm like, the idea, not your dick. He was like, we should pretend that we're homeless people. And we should just go where all the homeless people are at and just stand there. And that's exactly where we went. We went to where all the homeless people were at, and we were just standing there, just watching everything go by. And there was this lady in front of us that had a stuffed doll of Yoda, and some guy just walks by and was like, who's that supposed to be, Yoda? And then she goes, it's my boyfriend.
Bryce.
By the way, to all the people that think my stories are all bullshit, I have proof. That's my boyfriend. Now, after that, she pulls out a pipe and starts smoking meth. And for me being drunk, I did the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. I went up to the girl and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, can I see that pipe you got there? And she goes, sure. So she hands me the meth, and once I grab it, I throw it on the ground, look at her, and went, Yoda's my boyfriend. Story time. So you know how like dreams are just super weird? Well, I had a weird dream. In my dream, I was in the woods, right? And there was a human-sized statue of a shark that would chase me like Slender Man. Every time I looked at it, it would stay perfectly still. But if I turned around and I started running, and then I turned back, it would get closer. And I kept doing that. I kept turning around, turning around, turning around. And it got to the point where it was right in front of my face. And I knew if I turned around, it would have killed me. So instead of turning around, I just looked at the shark in the face and I went, baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. And the shark went, fuck. Story time. So you know... Story time. Story time. Story time. One time, I asked this girl for her number, and she gave me all 7 digits. And I got super excited. I was like, all right, let's call her. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kidding. I actually did get this girl's number, and then we went to go to Applebee's for dinner. So we sit down, eat our food, talk a little bit, and then I ask, so what are your plans in the future? And she goes, I'm going to Europe in 3 weeks. And I was like, oh, that's exciting. When are you coming back? And she was like, I'm not coming back. And then I was like, oh, you just wanted to go to dinner with me for free food? Well, guess what? I'm leaving. And she was like, no, that's not it. What was the point of having a dinner date if I'm never going to see you again? And then she was like, honestly, I just wanted to get laid. Oh, shit. Okay, what were we talking about? So we talk a little bit more, and then I pay for the food, and then she just leaves. I never saw her again. Story time. So I have an idea for a video.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up? So I'll give you...
I'll just...
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you for or against Donald Trump?
I'm beginning to like your curiosity because you're very observant over.
This is starting to get annoying.
Why are you wearing a banana suit?
I don't know.
Take it off, please.
Why?
No, wearing this banana suit makes me feel better.
Make you feel better about
It's not
what?
annoying,
What's
it's
wrong?
funny.
I asked this girl out.
I literally walked up because of
Hey,
you.
Timmy, maybe it's because you look like a fucking banana.
Now I have no shield. Thanks, Zach.
Give you guys the levels.
It's not my fault that you walked off like a fucking idiot.
Story time. The level when I see something attractive. The level of dry mouth.
That's it. You just lost toilet paper. That's it. You just lost toilet paper privileges. Have fun getting creative. Let's start cooking din din in T-minus 5 seconds.
Where is everybody at?
1 hour. Evacuate the... If you don't like my tuna casserole, then you're a retard and a liar.
What if the whole team?
That's it. You just lost toilet paper privileges. Have fun getting creative. Let's start cooking din din in T-minus 5 seconds. I need this kitchen evacuated for 1 hour. Evacuate the... If you don't like my...
Story time. One time, I thought I had a third testicle. Story time. Story time. One time in high school, after wrestling practice, I went to the showers, right? And there was this gunk in my belly button, basically from my shirt. And I had a funny idea. And there was this kid in the showers that I fucking hated. And I was like, hey, yo. And he goes, what's up? And I take the gunk and pretend I pulled it out of my butthole and I toss it at him. And it went straight in his mouth. And he was like, I don't care, Karen. I don't care. If we're gonna date, you're gonna tell me Jacob or Edward.
Some
No one
faggots
cares
landing
about
on me.
Twilight, Karen. Then I don't think we should date. Karen.
Mama shark, mama shark.
I think you should shoot all the Jar. Well, hold on. They put the Snapchat filter on my Snapchat filter. I look like fucking Hitler. Story time. One time when I was little, my cousin was like, I walked into my mom's bedroom last night and I saw her suck on some guy's toes. And I was like, is that what they call a
Wait, what?
And my cousin was like, isn't that weird? And then
He's like, I walked into my mom's, I walked
in
into my mom's bedroom and I saw her suck on this guy's toes.
And I was like, yes, it is. When you grow up, you're gonna be licking all them toes. So why not get it over with? Suck it. Hey guys, I want you to meet Kate. I'm gonna tickle you. Hey guys, story time. One time when I was a kid, my dad and my uncle were having a water gun fight. And during the fight, my uncle locked my dad outside the house. And my uncle said, don't let your dad inside the house. And I looked out the window and my dad was like... So my uncle went to the back door to make sure that was locked. And I went to the front door and I let my dad in. And my uncle came back and he was like, is he still out there? And I was like, maybe. And my dad
They did good with the pistols. Just
points
saying.
the water gun at him. And I was like, you're about to get wet. But little did I know, my dad didn't have any water. So when he tried to spray my uncle, his water gun failed. And my uncle turned around and pointed the gun at my dad. Right then and there, I knew my dad was gonna die. So I ran up behind my uncle and pushed him. So instead of shooting my dad, my uncle turns around and points the water gun at me. And I look at my uncle like, no, fuck it, shoot my dad. And ironically, my uncle didn't have any water in his gun either. And during all that, my dad was next to the sink refilling his gun. And I was like, shoot him. And then my dad points the gun at me and goes, you're a traitor. He never shot me, but I pissed myself, so I still got wet. Story time.
I mean, do you really believe you can stand in front of me and beat me in a straight-up old-fashioned fist fight?
Let me tell you something. Me and you, one-on-one, no one else around. I will beat your ass.
I mean, do you really believe you can stand in front of me and beat me in a straight-up old-fashioned fist fight?
Let me tell you something. Me and you.
We're doing another contest. Here's the winner.
Hit it, Fergie.
All the time I turn around, brothers gather around, always looking at me up and down, looking at my. I just wanna say it now.
I made a video about me and Richard making a deal, and people are like, "You're talking to yourself? Are you that lonely? Do you have no friends?" No. No, as far as I know, I got 350,000 besties. As far as talking to myself, that's just me being in character. Why am I explaining this right now? Like, sometimes when somebody falls, the Timmy part of me would come out, and I'd be worried. I'd be like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" But then the Richard part of me would come out and be like,
180.
Eat shit. And don't you deny that you don't have two sides like that. You know you feel really bad for somebody that falls and eats shit. But secretly inside, you laugh your fucking ass off. And...
Woo!
One time, I was in Nevada, waiting for my train to show up, and I got a little bit hungry. And the only place that was close to me was a strip club. And I swear to you, all I wanted was food. So I went there 5 minutes before it opens, and I'm just waiting outside. And then this old lady...
Oh my god, who the hell
waiting
cares?
and she goes, "Jesus loves you." And I'm like, fuck. So it opens, I go inside, and I sit in the bar. And I ask the bartender, "Hey, can I get a pizza to go?" And he's like, "You're not gonna stay?" And I'm like, "No, I just want food." So he goes in the back, and keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever been into a strip club, and the only time. And I know for a fact, there are girls behind me stripping, and I'm just saying to myself in my head, I love Jesus too. And I turned around. And I've never seen a girl twerk in person, and this girl was on stage twerking, and I was like, guys, I'm kidding. Do you think I'm that perverted? I was also texting under the bar as well, and when I turn my phone off, it clicks. And so I turned it off, it clicked, I put it on the bar, and the bartender was like, "Did you just take a picture?" And I'm like, "No." And when all the strippers heard the bartender say picture, they all looked at me like, story time. One time, I was in Nevada, waiting for my train to show up, and I got a little bit hungry. And the only place I was... Story time. One time, Snapchat decided to take my filter away, so Richard took over my account. And when I came back, Richard didn't give it back. So I was like, "Richard, let's make a deal." I was like, "If you give me my account back, I'll let you handle the bullies." How was that? What the fuck? That was weird. So from now on, I'm not putting bullies in their places no more. That's all Richard now. So for all the bullies out there, I was going easy on ya. But as for Richard... Story time. One time, Snapchat decided to take my filter away, so Richard took over...
You know what I hate? When you try to put your foot in your shoe and then this fucking happens.
Before Taylor comes back, God. Story time. One time, there was a bird on my porch,
I just lost my
so I fucking shot it. Story time. So since Taylor and Timmy don't have a filter no more, I'm in charge, bitch. Story time is gonna be fucking great. So since Taylor and... Story time, story time, story time. Oh, it's story time, story time. Oh. One time during Christmas Eve, Eve, me and my family put out cookies for Santa. And I was like, Grandma, why does Santa get all these cookies? And my grandma goes, it's just a nice gesture for Santa. And I counted the cookies. I was like, so there's 9 cookies on the plate and a full glass of milk. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, wake up, and there should be at least 1 cookie left for me. So that's what I did. I went to bed, woke up, went to the plate, and all that was left was a half-eaten cookie. I grabbed the cookie and I bring it to my grandma. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And my grandma was like, Santa left that to let us know that he ate the cookies. And I was like, I can fucking count, Grandma. There were 9 cookies on the plate and 8 are gone. And all he left me was a half-eaten cookie. And I was like, there's hundreds of other kids on the planet. He could have taken a cookie from each of them. But no, he had to take 8 fucking cookies from me? And my grandma was like, Taylor, calm down. I'll go make more cookies. And I was like, fucking better, Grandma. Story time, story time, story time. Oh, story time, story time. Oh. One time during Christmas Eve, me and my family put out cookies for Santa. And I was like, Grandma, why does Santa get all these cookies? And my grandma goes, it's just a nice gesture for Santa. And I counted the cookies. I was like, so for the winner of the Corn Pack 28 champ, great, my last vid. What up, my cannolis? Remember, story time. One time, I had this girl that was like, do you want me to lick your butthole? And I was like, what's the catch? So she was like, there is no catch. I was like, I didn't really want her to do it. So I was like, I didn't wipe. And she was like, I didn't either. And I was like, I ain't eating your... What the fuck happened to my life? Story time. One time, I had this girl that was like, do you want me to lick your butthole? And I was like, what's the catch? So, I probably shouldn't do it. And here's the rest of the people that sent me. Here's some people. Hey guys, or should I say?
Why did you do final countdown? Joe.
I'm about to tell you guys the craziest fucking story that happened
Why
tonight.
did you
I went to the bar
final
tonight. I was gambling and drinking, lost a little bit of money, and then I gained 300. So I was feeling really good, and after I won that much, this is what I put on Snapchat. After that, I had a friend come to the bar and we were playing some pool, just having some more fun. And then I decided to leave. I went down a building over, sat down outside in the rain like a fucking loser. And this is what I posted on my story. And like 30 seconds after I posted that Snapchat, someone fired a gun at the bar I was at. It was a guy in a red pickup that took his gun out and shot it. And he whipped around the corner and hauled ass past the building to me. He stopped right in front of me. No one else was around, no other cars around. He just stopped right in front of me in that last picture I showed in my Snapchat. The only thing that popped in my head was death. And then, it's gonna get funny, hold on. And then, some dude around the corner, where the pickup came from, ran out like, suck my dick, you piece of shit! And that's when the guy in the red pickup took off. And I looked at the dude that was screaming, suck my dick! I'm like, you just saved my fucking life. I am not bullshitting you. Look up the news, Haver Daily News. It'd probably come up tomorrow. I won $300 though. I'm about to tell you
I'm gonna try to make this video without sounding like a bitch. So here we go. 5 months ago.
Want to get pizza?
You know, I'm beginning to understand why your name is Richard. Because Richard is another name for dick.
Well, it's a good thing that my last name is Fitzwell.
What?
Richard Fitzwell? Dick Fitzwell. Oh, he's saying his dick fits well.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm the one that makes up the names here, and Fitzwell is not your last name.
Oh, it's Fitzwell, alright.
Hey, that's my... So, what do you guys want to do today?
Let's go to Vegas.
I meant for, like, today. What do you guys want to do today?
Oh, okay. What do you want to do, Richard?